So, if you guys didn't think that Earth 2 was crazy enough before, allow me to blow your fucking minds a little here. The clown factory over there is firing on all cylinders, and in some parts of the community, our favorite CEO, Shane Isaac, is under fire for, get this, fucking people out of their money with these new features that they're implementing into their non-existent game. If you guys like the video, leave a like, subscribe for more Earth 2 bullshit, because this trash fire just never stops. For a full recap of what Earth 2 is and why I'm talking about it, I have a playlist dedicated to all of my Earth 2 content on this channel. I would suggest you watch this shit show from the very beginning and get yourself caught up. Basically, a company of around, 7 or 8 is creating Ready Player One or The Matrix. This isn't exaggerated. This is literally on their website. From the humble beginnings of watching it on a live stream to potentially getting sued to hiring known scam developers and then that developer getting caught in an audio recording. The story is a rabbit hole, but where we last left off was Earth 2 had just implemented this new system called Jewels. Now, what are Jewels? Well, Jewels are boosters that will have a chance to randomly appear on properties each day depending on the property size. They'll hold various attributes for improving resource yields and other features in Earth 2 in the future. Now, at a later date, you will be able to selectively craft jewels to potentially discover enhanced results. I'm reading this off of e2.news, where they're apparently keeping up with all of the comings and goings of this game. Oh, did the trailer run out? Oh, just cue that stupid fucking buggy driving around. Okay, thanks. So jewels are boosters that do fucking nothing, actually. When your property starts to accumulate resources, I guess these jewels can like boost the amount of resources that each property produces. Only problem is their properties aren't doing nothing. There's no resources to be gained at all. So jewels were just absolutely useless when they came out. And very quickly after, they released something called the Bazaar, which allows you to trade jewels to other players because why not? After this, Earth 2 put out a post talking about hollow buildings. Basically, in this editor, you're able to draw up polygons of various sizes and shapes, allowing you to specify the height of each structure, and you even have permits for free movement and rotation of the laid out structures on the map. The only thing is, this is already a feature that is tied into Mapbox. I don't believe the developers of Earth 2, I use developers loosely, have actually done anything with this. This is just a tool that you can purchase if you have the Mapbox license. So I'm not quite sure what the whole point of it is, but I guess some people think that this gives more validity to a project being made by a small staff that's basically claiming they're going to be able to make Ready Player One. Now, a couple weeks later, we got the post about mentors, which is something else that is being added to the website portion of Earth 2. What is a mentor? You're probably wondering. Each Earth 2 property can have its own mentor. Mentors are required to gain essence. Now, we're going to talk about essence in a little bit too. Essence in the future can be converted into resources. You guys know the resources that your tiles can, generate, and then you use jewels to boost them, and then you place a mentor on your tile to then mine essence, which can then be converted into more resources. Resources are needed to build stuff in Earth 2. Right now, you have the option to buy a mentor on the website for $5 per property by clicking on the Buy a Mentor button when you visit your property in your profile page. The other ways you can get mentor is to visit your profile page of your account on 7 different days over the course of 14 days. But if you miss this 14-day window, you get rolled over to the next 7-day block. After 14 days, you may have free mentors on all of your properties. Once built, mentors provide for ether detection. Now, we have essence, ether, mentors, jewels. There's so much going on. Ether, once detected by these mentors, can then be converted into essence. So it's not like mentors can mine essence, they mine ether, which can then be converted into essence, which can then be converted into resources. Ether conversion to essence is not fixed, and of course it varies a little bit, but it usually has a ratio below 0.7 as per some initial observations. That means, say, that 100 ether may give you 50 to 70 essence. Are you guys following this convoluted fucking joke of a video game? No? Let me draw it out for you here. Okay, so over here you have Earth 1. This is where we all live over here. Then you have Earth 2 over here. So on this Earth 2, you have a little tile. Okay, so there's our tile. We own that tile. That tile doesn't physically exist, but it can. So on this tile, you will earn resources. We will call the resources right here. So those resources, you're going to start gaining what the resources are. So those are resources, but then you also have a little PNG of a jewel, which is over here. This is a jewel, if you guys are following. So these jewels can very incrementally, this is a small, what we call boost to the resources. So if you were gaining, say, I don't know, let's just say the number 7, you might gain 7.2 with the jewel boosting. But on this tile, you can also place what we call a mentor. And this is a big thing that we place down. It's like a big, think of it like you're drilling into the tile and you're mining these things called ether. Okay. So ether then gets converted, okay, into essence. Now, what is essence? Question mark. I don't fucking know. But essence can then be converted all the way back over here into resources. So basically this tile is generating, with all of these things, resources over here. What those resources do? Well, just revert back down over here. I don't fucking know. But what I do know is this tile costs money. I should be using green for this. Let's do it again. Hey, this tile costs money. Real money. This mentor, we didn't label this. I'll just label it with green because it costs you money. Mentors cost money. Tiles cost money. Mentors produce things that tiles produce for money. Money for a game that doesn't exist. It does. Follow me here. Not. Okay. I think you guys know what the next word is. Exist. Follow me? So that's where we're at as of 6 days ago. Now we have this other system called EPLs. What are EPLs? Well, hey, let me tell you. Every Earth 2 property holds a unique EPL generated using numbers and letters, which corresponds with the property deed. Think of it like an address. So if I wanted to visit your tile, I could then teleport to your EPL. Each tile has a unique EPL code. Got it? Now, if you own a tile and you wanted to change the code of your EPL, so it's not just a bunch of random letters and stuff like that, you can do so. You will need $E to upgrade an EPL. Standard pricing will be $9.95 E. This is the real money. This is a 1-to-1 conversion to United States dollars. But as a special, guys, special limited promotion, it's going to be discounted to $4.95 and will include at least 24 months before renewal. At some point in the future, EPLs will require an annual renewal fee. Why are we charging? Well, this not only assists with ongoing Earth 2 general supply costs, after all, we need to create sustainable longevity on Earth 2, but will also incentivize players to actively utilize their EPL and avoid massive hoarding. So it's a way to bring you back and continually boost revenue. For what? Again, refer to the bottom of the I don't fucking know part. Now, 6 days ago, these EPL systems were set to release 3 days after this post was made. 3 days after the countdown was removed, after it was set to arrive on Tuesday, Earth2 put up a counter on their website saying, hey, EPLs, they're coming. You guys want to give us more fucking money? And guess what? Countdown. Here we fucking go. Now, during this countdown time, a lot of people were, and rightfully so, fucking pissed off. The Discord was blowing up. The backlash was huge. Shane, gorgeous Shane, why are you asking more money when we've already dropped all of our life savings into our tiles? Shane then comes out and he says, EPLs are optional, people. It's your choice to purchase one or not. It gives you better exposure and makes your property easier to find. You can buy one or you can opt not to buy one. Wipe our hands clean, guys. You don't need to fucking buy it, but we're giving you the option to buy it before we've actually produced any sort of tangible product. So it's your call, guys. He then goes on to say that he removed the countdown. Now, after this, the backlash, the speculation, what the fuck is going on with this company? What is Shane doing? Shane then jumps into the official Discord chat and he faces hours worth of puzzled and irritated users' questions after EPLs were set to release with e-dollars as their payment method instead of Essence, as I guess was previously announced. So these EPLs were originally supposed to be purchased with Essence. You guys remember Essence? That's what's mined by the Mentars that costs you $5. So you mine the Ether, which is converted into Essence, and then you can use this Essence to purchase EPLs. But apparently they stopped all the Mentar Ether stuff and they said, hey, you can just buy an EPL with straight up e-dollars, which is real money. Some of the questions on this Discord and some of the responses from Shane Isaac are fucking just top tier juicy gold, and we're gonna go through some of them here. So one of the questions was, Shane, what happened to buying EPLs with Essence? And then Shane says, seeing as though Essence, which is generated by properties, will be user-to-user traded now, our game design team thought there should be a user-determined price for Essence once it starts trading. So you can use Essence to purchase EPLs once that goes live. Shane then equates this entire backlash situation to Epic. They say Epic doesn't get this much backlash when releasing skins. You buy it or you don't. To which one of the people did respond saying Epic didn't say that skins are going to be able to be purchased with Essence and then decide to just say fuck it. Nah, just kidding. But that's the Shane Isaac way. Somebody actually asked the question. Fucking finally, I think this community is starting to wake up a little bit. So yet another give us cash now, and we promise more is coming. I know it's optional to buy an EPL, but if we have to wait to use the Essence that we purchased Mentars early for because we were told that we could buy EPLs with the Ether that was then converted to the Essence to then use to pay for the EPLs, now we have to wait to use them with a later feature that we don't even know when it's going to be released. All of the good EPLs are going to be taken, Shane. Once again, screwing the players who don't continuously fork out cash to you to use the land that we've already purchased in a game that doesn't exist. Sorry, Shane, but this is too much. I feel like some people drawing a line in the sand now, even though the last 2 months has been a bunch of bullshit, pretty crazy to me. But the guy goes on to say, it's too much. You can only say better things are coming so many times. Shane's reaction, he says, continuing to screw people for money? Did we twist people's arms to purchase land? I don't get it. How are we continuously screwing people to spend money? Just ignored the point that the guy made. If we have to wait for features, but people are able to buy in right now, I mean, it's a pay-to-win system in a game that doesn't exist, right? And after a bunch of backlash, we see the, you guys can continue to attack me. I'm quite used to it. Sorry you're upset because we're charging for something and working out long-term sustainability. We have so many things we're working on that will benefit users long-term on the platform, yet as soon as we charge for anything, it's absolute mayhem. This is a quote from a CEO of a company in regards to backlash they are receiving for gouging the consumers left, right, and center. This is the fucking guy. that people put all their faith into. Now, I'll be honest, I stopped covering the Arya situation. I stopped watching Earth 2 shit. I just don't care until they have a tangible product. But seeing the backlash now from people who are, I think, starting to open up their eyes a little bit to the situation at hand, these people have no interest in creating a video game. They have given you EPLs, Ether, Mentars, resources, jewels, boosts, and all of this shit equals nothing. He even said later on that Essence is eventually going to be used to be traded between other players. But Essence is just used to boost resources. Why would you need to trade it? They have no idea what the game plan is. And I'm sitting here laughing my fucking ass off. I haven't made a video. I wasn't going to do it. I saw Kira upload a video and I was like, you know what? Let me actually just go and read these articles directly so I can try to understand what the fuck is going on. I left at a time that I thought it was just ridiculous, and it has only gotten worse since then. All I'm going to say is if you opt into buying Earth 2 tiles, just know that the only thing you're going to be doing moving forward is being asked to spend more money. That's all it is. This is a money sink. It is not an investment. You have to then sell all of this stuff to other people. Nobody really even knows what resources are going to do in the game. You buy a tile for $100, you put a $5 mentor on it to mine ether, convert it to essence, then use to boost the resources. You gain jewels from the tile you own. The tiles boost resources, and then you do what? You sell those resources to other players. Instead of spending $5 on a fucking Mentar, you guys can literally support the channel below. It's actually only $1. Become a member, and if you don't want to do that, just leave a like on the video, subscribe for more. We're growing like crazy. Be careful with your guys' money, and I'll see you on the next one.